Alright. Yeah, you know what's coming. It's coming. But first up, I'll just say, anyone that does look, I actually have two channels. The other channel is Robert James Conlon, and this one's just Robert Conlon. So, yeah, it's there. Just write it down. Yes, it's Robert James Conlon. Yeah, I know. Because, well, this leads into my Fang update. It's all to do with, well, my ego's that big. I need at least two channels. I do! There we go. Time for that Fang update. And today's Fang update is, I've got a massive, big, huge, fat ego. How big is my ego? Oh, well, have you heard of the Nullarbor Plains? It's bigger. Have you heard of the continent called Antarctica? It is bigger. Have you heard of the Crab Nebula? It makes that look so tiny. My ego's so big. It's so big, and then it overflows, and I put on all this extra weight. That's why I'm not wearing any jewellery today, because I'm feeling that fat, because of my ego. Someone mentioned something, I think, walking down the street, they turn around and say, oh, I've seen them last time. Don't know them at all. I just think, they must have seen me. Must have seen me up behind the microphone. Must have been me. Couldn't have been anyone else. See? I mean, my ego's unbelievable. And then someone mentioned, I heard a piece the other night, and it mentioned about the world not giving me what I want. Yeah. They've done bad by me. Oh, but they have. Because I'm a genius. I'm an absolute gold-plated platinum genius. And I'm not getting the recognition I deserve. I deserve so much. I am a god. I am the god. I am the god of poetry. The physical manifestation of what it is to be a poet. But I'm not a poet, actually. I'm a writer. Poetry is, see, this is a display of my ego. Poetry is what I exercise in. Writing is what I do. Poetry just happens to be, I like the mental exercise of playing with poetry. Now, ultimately, I'm a prophet. I am a prophet. I'm not profiting from being a prophet, I tell you. Maybe I should set up a cult. With an ego like mine, I could set up a cult. Me and all my followers. I should get some followers. As a god, I am a god. I need my queen, my consort. God needs his goddess. I need my goddess. I've got a goddess. She's got part of my heart. She's always had part of my heart. Is that being egotistical enough? No, it's not. But there's a couple others that took little bits of my heart as well. That's because I'm such a generous person. I'm such a generous God. Yes. I love you. You're out there. You know I love him. Can an egotist love someone else? That's... Yes, this egotist can. I love everyone. That's how big my ego is. I can love everyone. But my heart belongs to only one. With a few crumbs which corner is like, no, we won't, no more of that. Push it aside, push it aside, push it aside. Back to the ego. My ego is, look, I am the greatest living writer on this planet. It's just that no one else has realised the shit. You know why? They're all jealous. They're jealous of my genius, and they've spent years doing everything to stop me from reaching the rest of the world. I know. What can you do? Set up a commune. Take your followers and eat a lot of marshmallows and chocolate and have them laced with rat sack, and then you all die. No, you don't die from rat sack, idiots. No, I couldn't get to. I must admit, I might be egotistical, but I'm not Jonestown egotistical. That is taking it to the 9th degree of David Koresh or something like that. No one's like that. No, I've got an ego, but my ego is not aimed in that sort of direction. It's more humanistic, ergonomic. I'm just waiting to get out the word. See, supercilious. I love that word. That is my word of the day. Supercilious. Supercilious curmudgeon. That's me. Egotistical, supercilious curmudgeon. How's that? I've been wanting to use it. I want to use it in my writing. Supercilious and curmudgeon in the same line. Well, I think I just did. Yeah? But I didn't write it down. So that doesn't count. So, what can I say about my ego? Everyone's against me. They're stopping me. They're stopping my genius from reaching the rest of the world. And what happens once I reach the rest of the world population? Everything changes. I know. I'm a fan of Torchwood. Everything changes in the 21st century. It does. The tide has turned. People don't realise. But you see, what happens with the turn of the tide? You got the height of the turn of the tide, right? Which is usually about a month, or roughly 30 days either side. And then you have another 2 months of where it gradually builds down with the turn. For some people, the tide's rolling out right at this moment. What has this got to do with being an egotist? Don't know. But I just felt like throwing that in anyway. Anyway, so the turn of the tide should come to a conclusion about, that means the end of the cycle. It's almost like a bit of backwash. It comes to about March the 12th, I'd say. I've heard that. About 12. Yeah, about the 12th. And then you will see me become emperor. Emperor of this planet. What does an emperor do? I build a giant palace. Yes. And then I surround myself with sycophants, which beg and crawl and do all my bidding. As they do, as they should, as the world should. The world will bow down before me and worship me. because I am a genius. I'm smarter, quicker. I can't say I'm fatter. I'm not that egotistical yet. I'm better looking. On my good days. Wait a second. On my good days. On my bad days. Matter of fact, I'm good looking most of the time. I'm even good looking without my teeth in. So, there you go. Yes, I'm an egotist. And I've rambled on. This has been the Fang Update. What can I say about the Fang Update today, being an egotist? Well, I'm sort of like pretty much just being myself and being an egotist. We all have our moments of being egotists, and sort of like the world's done me wrong and they're a bunch of assholes and I hate their guts because they're not allowing my genius to reach those that should. There's always people in my way. But in the end, you sort of like say, well, I can't stay. I can't spend too long being an egotist. Because I'm too cynical. Yes, I am. I'm so cynical. There's a part of me that's just cynical and I just can't. I can't do it. I think about it and I think, alright. All I think is, am I a genius? Well, there are moments of genius. I think we all have moments of genius. And then there's moments of just patheticness. All I believe, genius is actually hard work. Hard work and dedication to what you do. And if you strive and you work hard at what you believe in and what you do, eventually you'll get the rewards. It's just persistence, concentration, dedication, and enjoying life. Enjoying what you do, you know you're good at. That's all it's all about. And trying to be nice to people. And taking the piss out of yourself every once in a while. So you bring yourself down. So you don't seem like a huge egotist. No, I can be a huge egotist. I know. I'm very egotistical. I know. I'm very self-centered. I know. Anyway, take it easy. May the sun shine on you, but not too long. Because you don't want to get skin cancer. Neither do I. Take it easy.